Martin from Secrets, the channel for learning about trading and investing. Welcome to Markets Tomorrow, the daily stock market analysis show where we look at what happened in the market and what we can learn from it and how we can plan for a better trade for the next day. This is analysis for October 20th, Thursday 2022, an expiry day tomorrow. What kind of day we had? It was long build-up, but finally we ended up close. How? Let's look at this. Charts. The Nifty charts are here. We'll begin with the weekly because 2 more days to go. Yes, it's clear uptrend, a good week, a bullish week, wide range bullish week, and have resistance up there around 18,000 nearby levels for us to say that this could be another breakout attempt. Let's go to the daily charts. That's what we are short-term analysis. What we are doing. So we had a red day, but that was after a gap up. Attempt to move up, short the do, and it managed to close above the previous day's close and ended up flat with 0.14% in Nifty Bank lost, gained basically. That's 25 and 50 points gained, 54 points gained in the indices. That's what exactly happened, right? It was a volatile day, very volatile, because if you go to the lower time frames, look at this. It gapped up but was trending down in the case of Nifty. But in the case of Banknifty, it gapped up and then trended down. Right? It gapped in less than 1% and then it gave up all of that and then an attempt to reverse attempt was there. So it lost less. It was more volatile, right? Because there is a inverted V, there is another half V, and there is another V after 230. There was another V. So it was very volatile in the Bank Nifty, but finally it was a failed attempt to move further up, a pause you can say. But overall, if you see, its consolidation is what is happening. You can see that very much evident from the Bollinger Bands, right, which is contracting in nature, right? So we are somewhere close to the Bollinger Band top. So if there is an expansion of the Bollinger Bands that's happening on the upside and the price is moving above this trend line resistance, then we can say it's bullishness. Until then, it could end up as a temporary up move to the top of the Bollinger Bands and then again come down to the lower bottom of the Bollinger Bands. This continues until the time is right for the market to break out, right? So you never know. That's what. So those are the things, and let's look at the support and resistance. So all the other M patterns, cup resistance and trend line resistance weekly, all that. Things are there, but price action is bullish. Intraday price action is very volatile. It was a day where there was an attempt to move, it got sorted. That's exactly what today was. Now the indices has plus parts on price above the 20, 50, 100, 200 exponential moving averages. That's a good thing, right? And price is trending up, and there is a gap up, means there is bullishness. There are buyers, there are bulls in the market, right? Let's look at the level. 1762 622 is the resistance I have set first, and 17733 is the resistance after that. 17430 is the support gap, and then 17329 support previous swing low after that. Bank Nifty 4528 is the resistance upside. It doesn't change from yesterday. 159 resistance in the upside after that. 39975 near to 40,000 is the support gap, and then 39200 support after that. If that breaks Bollinger Bands, we already seen contraction on the side with the upward bias because it's above the median. Momentum is rising, same as yesterday. Bollinger Bands momentum is rising, but in the sideways, not in the bullish zones. You can see that. This is the momentum, RSI indicator. It's not climbing in the bullish zones yet, but it is a rising momentum. Trend is already in the bullish zones. Crossover has happened, but it's not having enough strength. Weak on the indices. VIX was also kind of flat, 17.48. So trend momentum, volatility bands and all of them are not indicating any bearishness as of now, except for that pullback that has happened today. So that's managed to close above the previous day's close, so that should be okay. Which is OI showing OI buildup, which is again positive. PCR options OI is bullish. It's one at both indices. Options level before the expiry is 17,000 and 17,600 is what Nifty has for the highest put and call rating is seen. 39,000 and 40,500 for the levels for the Bank Nifty on the October 20th weekly expiry. So they are fair enough, So if there is a downfall that is happening from where it is, it could not go beyond the 17,000 is what option writers are seeing it. And if it's an upside, you could face a lot of resistance clearing the 17,600. So right now the price is at 7,500. So it could be a flat, uh, play of moving from 600 to 500, or finally ending up at 500, or finally ending up at 600. So yeah, that's what so if that 17,000 is given up, then but you which has the highest is 7,500 for the highest. So after 7, if so it may be a moment that is happening if there is no big down moves are not happening in the US indices, or any other high commodity changes does not happen, then market could end up at 7,500. But if there is something big that is happening overnight today, then it would go up to 7,000 is what the option prices say. Yeah, so PC options OI and futures OI and both are bullish. PC are also bullish. Trend is bullish. Momentum is rising. Volatility sideways with the bullish bias. Support looks fine with the gap ups. Sectors, IT sector performed well. IT and metal did not perform well. Sorry, so both of them went down less than 1%, but all the other major sectors, other than IT and metal, were flat. Now, all the sectors inside is not bearish as of now. Heavyweights, Infy, TCS, underperformed, did not perform. They all made near to 1% of loss. The majors were all performing very good, 0.5 to 2%. Right? So that was the good thing. So the highest performer was probably the HDFC Twins had done 1% and 2% each. Reliance had done well. Quad Bank was kind of 0.5% move, and ITC also has done well. It's not among the 5 stocks of heavyweights, but still. So it is the IT stocks and the ICC bank that didn't do well. Right? Fyers again small seller. That been small seller for the last several days, 3 days now, I think. Right? So it's 200 crore, 400 crore, 300 crore kind of selling only is happening, which is good. The market is. And DS has been buying consistently since that's almost 10 days, I believe. Crude oil is flat and falling. Right, so there is a pullback that's happening after 20% of a move that happened, but there is every chance that it can spike to the channel top. But right now it's fine, looks fine, less than 83, which is okay, as long as it remains less than 100. But the troublemaker is the dollar is rising up, and USDR INR currency pair made a 83 above its bullish momentum, and it's an all-time low level of rupee ever. The dollar is spiking up, and 112.84 on multi-year, 20-year or something, all-time high level it is. So dollar shooting up and rupee falling has been a trouble, and today it is intensified. That is the biggest trouble. That is the only trouble. The US market also was showing some green attempt to reverse. Also, right now there is a pullback that is seen. Should be okay. That was the pre-market, but overall there is an attempt to move up the parallel channel. Is what the US markets are showing. If you quickly have a look at the US market futures, you can see that it has taken a good support 2 times at the support zone and then trying to move up the channel. So there is a likelihood of moving up to 32,500 kind of levels at least. Also, this red that is seen right now, let us see tomorrow. Right. So the big troublemaker is the dollar strengthening like anything, crazy levels, right? Yeah, so that's something to watch out for. Major events, I think jobless claims data is coming tomorrow night, so Friday may have some volatility in our thing according to how the outcome is going to be. October 24th and 26th next week is going to be holiday, so it's a very truncated week with hardly 3 days of trading that's going to happen, and that's an opportunity in a way. 2 calls, Volta short and Max Financial short. Let's see Max Financial why it's a short call is because if you look at the weekly time frames, this signal is not yet ready. We'll have to wait and watch if this previous week's low is breached, that is 667 is breached or not. We'll have to only then we have a trade. But the reason for the trade is because it's trendingly going down, multiple times taking a hit at the resistance zone of the trend line and then further going down. So if it gets breached, then that's a short swing trade. Momentum is bearish in the medium term and trend is also bearish. Right. That's Max Financials. Now, Voltas is also a short call. It's a Tata company, good company, but right now it's a head and shoulder pattern plus a box breakdown. What is happening? Small swing trade till the 725 kind of levels can come in easily because the momentum is in the bear zones and trend is also rising in the bear zones. In the negative zones is what. So Voltas and Max Financial, two short calls for tomorrow. So October 20th, Thursday, tomorrow expiry day. Let's wrap up what we had studied and come to a conclusion. We know the market is still consolidating this. Unless and it will break out of the resistance of the trend line and the Bollinger Band 6 months upside, until then we will be just consolidating, as I said before. And today was another attempt to move up, continuation of this display, but didn't allow that. It got sold off and then flat close. So the momentum is still rising. PCR operators futures and options data is looking good. Right, price is moving over the moving averages. Manual direction is there, always in favor of the bull. So before tomorrow remains mild bullish for the US markets. You have to keep a close watch. Now it has recovered from a small dip. Whether it falls back there or not, you have to see. The biggest troublemaker is the rupee, fallen to the 83 levels all-time low. That could impact a lot of companies in different way. Sometimes for corporates it may be good. Sometimes it may, some companies may take it badly. So that kind of volatility can continue to be there as long as this does not cool off. Cool off a little bit, so should be okay for now. Levels to watch for tomorrow. 16650 is the level that you will watch, not just for tomorrow, for the coming days. There's a good confluence of trend lines are there. There's a support zone. So 800 above is going to be a major resistance to break out from. 37,000 for Banknifty on the downside and 40,000 already cleared. Banknifty and bull zones clear. So volatility is still there. Just cooled off below the 18, which is good, but not too far from 820. So unless it cools off a little more to the 15 kind of levels at least, we just have that risk of cool off to again turn to a spike up above 20. If it is above 20, then stay away. But this may be the time to play the options because it's below 20. At least for this week, if it remains like that. So always hedge your positions if you are taking all net risk intraday. You just need to have tight stop losses as well, depending on what strategies you are applying there for the intraday. And your long-term investments may get threatened when the market is very volatile and when it is going through a bear cycle and the recovery happens and all that. So protect it using option strategies and get regular income using cash equity puts and covered calls and all that strategies. Links for which is in the playlist. Check out that if you have not watched those videos. So that my view for the next day remains to be mild bullish. So if that helps you to frame your view for the next day and your trade plan for the next day in some way, consider hitting the right button and then share to maximum. We have very few subscriptions. Appreciate it. Helping us a lot. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. Share, put in your comments, feedbacks and all that. Thanks for watching. Happy trading, happy learning. Bye bye.